Lucas woke up once again at the same time. The alarm went off at 6 in the morning. As always, he stared at the ceiling for a few seconds, trying to find a different reason to get up, but the reason was always the same: obligation. Beside him, Marina slept deeply, oblivious to the silence that was growing between them. Lucas got up without making a sound, as if his very presence didn't matter. In the bathroom mirror, he saw the reflection of a man he no longer recognized. When had he become this faded version of himself? The morning routine was mechanical: coffee, shower, clothes, door. No conversation, no touch, just movement synchronized with emptiness. At work, Lucas attended 2 customers with a rehearsed smile. Everyone saw a friendly salesman. No one saw the man disappearing inside. His colleague, Daniel, made jokes about life. Lucas pretended to find them funny, but each fake laugh sank him a little deeper into the void. It was on an ordinary Tuesday that Mr. Alberto walked into the store. He didn't need to buy anything. He just liked to talk. He looked at Lucas and asked, "Lucas, have you ever asked yourself who you would be if no one was watching?" The question kept echoing in Lucas's mind for the rest of the day. Who would he be? He didn't even know who he was being anymore. That night at dinner, his daughter Sophia asked, "Daddy, are you sad?" Lucas denied it, but his daughter's eyes didn't believe him. Children have a gift for seeing what adults hide. Marina served dinner in silence, but her silence screamed. There was a distance between them that couldn't be measured in meters. After Sophia fell asleep, Lucas stood alone on the balcony. The city lights blinked, indifferent to his internal crisis. He realized he had been living on autopilot for years. Wake up, work, return, sleep, repeat. But where was the real life in all of this? That early morning, Lucas couldn't sleep. He grabbed an old notebook and started writing. He didn't know what to write, but he needed to get something out. The first words were, "I don't want to live like this anymore." And then something changed. Not in the world, but inside him. The next morning, Lucas woke up 15 minutes earlier. A small decision, but it was the first conscious one he'd made in months. He used those minutes just to sit and breathe. At work, something was different. He was present. He truly listened to customers, responding with genuine attention. Daniel noticed, "Dude, you're strange today." Lucas smiled. For the first time, it was a real smile. Mr. Alberto came back on Friday. "Lucas, did you think about my question?" "I did," Lucas replied, "and I'm still thinking." "Good," Mr. Alberto said. "The best answers don't come quickly." Lucas started making small changes, waking up earlier, reading 10 pages before sleeping. Nothing grand, just small efforts that no one saw, but he felt each one rebuilding something inside him. Marina noticed. She said nothing, but her look was different. "One night," she asked, "are you okay?" Lucas took a deep breath. "I'm trying to be." She held his hand. It was the first real touch in weeks. Sophia noticed her father played more, laughed more. Small victories, invisible to others. But Lucas knew every silent effort mattered. A month later, he started running in the morning, not for aesthetics, but to feel he still had control over something. Every step hurt, but every step proved he was alive. At work, he proposed a new idea to his manager. It was rejected, but he didn't give up, because it wasn't about the idea. It was about trying again. Daniel mocked him. "Did you become a coach now?" Lucas wasn't offended. He understood that everyone deals with their own escape the way they can. Mr. Alberto appeared again. "You're different. Lucas. I'm making an effort to be. The old man nodded. Remember, no one sees the effort, but you know. And in the end, you're the one who has to live with your choices. Lucas finally understood. Victory wasn't public, it was private, silent, daily. 6 months later, Lucas was promoted, not because he asked, but because he had changed. Marina and he started talking for real again, not about bills or commitments, but about dreams. Sofia said, "Daddy, you're happier now." And Lucas realized she was right, but the happiness didn't come from the outside. It came from every morning when he chose to get up differently, from every night when he didn't give up on himself, from every invisible effort that no one applauded. A year later, Mr. Alberto came by for the last time. "Lucas, did you discover who you are when no one is watching?" Lucas smiled. "I discovered I am who I choose to be every day." The old man smiled back. "Then you understood everything." Lucas looked through the store window. He saw people running from one side to another. How many of them were living? How many were just existing? He knew that every true victory begins alone. It begins in the effort that no one sees, in the silent choices made when it would be easier to give up. That night, Lucas wrote in the same old notebook, "I no longer write to find myself. I write because I found myself, and I know the effort never ends, because truly living requires daily presence." Marina entered the room and saw him writing. "What are you writing about?" "About the man I want to continue being." She kissed his forehead, and Lucas knew, deep in his heart, that behind every victory lies effort, and that effort is worth every single second. If you're struggling, remember you are not alone. There is help available, and reaching out is a sign of strength. You can contact a mental health professional or a crisis hotline in your area. Your journey matters. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.